Hello, my name is Cindy Bonero, and I'm a branch manager at the Pierce County Library System in Tacoma, Washington. I was fortunate enough to be chosen as a fellow in 2006 to attend the Lifelong Access Libraries Institute in North Carolina. This is what the Transforming Life After 50 Institute is modeled after. Most of what I've accomplished since 2006 in serving and engaging the 50-plus population is based on strategies that I learned at the Institute. And I'm here today to share with you some of my experiences in serving and engaging this population. Upon returning from the Institute, the first thing that I did was create a project charter outlining goals for implementation of services to 50-plus population in Pierce County. I received approval endorsement from library administration as well as the Board of Trustees. Due to limited resources available for the project at the time, I asked if I could seek outside funding to help us move the project ahead at a quicker pace. I was given permission to apply for LSTA funds, which I did receive in the amount of $10,000. The $10,000 helped us move forward in creating a community assessment, as well as creating strategies and recommendations for services to 50-plus. Part of the community assessment involved conducting focus groups and also surveying our community. But a big part of it was contacting organizations to see which ones were actually working with and serving the 50-plus population. I and my staff team contacted many of these organizations and asked them about their mission, whether they were serving 50-plus population, and also if they were interested in participating in our project. Those who were interested in helping us then attended a meeting where we talked about how we were serving the population, challenges that they were encountering, and also talked about the project that we were hoping to implement to get feedback from our community as to better ways we could be serving them. We did form our advisory council, and we had over 20 different organizations that were participating with that endeavor. Some of the organizations included the YMCA, SCORE, some health agencies, and we had government agencies such as the Aging and Disability Resource Center. The great part of those meetings is that it provided an opportunity for those organizations to network, to share the services that they were providing, and for all of us to talk about ways to serve the 50-plus. Another big part of the meetings was their involvement in helping with a community-wide outreach effort that was part of the grant that would showcase resources in Pierce County and also provide sessions on topics of interest to people of the 50-plus cohort. So as part of the LSTA grant proposal, the Advisory Council planned a community-wide outreach effort to reach out to our 50-plus population. Part of that outreach effort included showcasing the resources that were available in Pierce County, as well as providing sessions on topics of interest to 50-plus. Some of these sessions that we offered were on topics such as health, job seeking after 50, and demystifying technology. The event was very successful. We had over 300 people attending, and they gave very high ratings to that event. And also the good part was that we had our advisory council was very active in either being presenters at the summit or also being there to showcase what they had within their respective organization that would be of interest to those attending. The Advisory Council was so happy with the success of that particular event that they decided that they wanted to offer it for a second year, and this time on the other side of the county. We did not have funds to do this like we had the first year, so the Advisory Council had to really step up to participate in order to make it successful. For example, the YMCA provided their facility for the event, and Multi-Care Health System did all of the printing for the agendas and brochures to help with promotion of that event. And again, it was extremely successful with a good attendance and lots of positive feedback from those attending. We had hoped to offer it a third year, but at that time many of the organizations were cutting back and allowing their staff to go to meetings such as this one. So it was decided that we would not offer it a third year, even though there was interest. But we continue to talk to each other through email. We don't meet monthly because we don't have a common purpose anymore other than serving this particular population. But we do send information out to each other when we want to promote particular programs or share resources with those in the Advisory Council. Through my interactions with the Advisory Council, I and the library became go-to leaders to other community organizations wishing to serve this population. I became involved with the Clover Park Technical College Plus 50 initiative, also Tacoma Community Colleges, 50 Plus Continuing Education, and the Aging and Disability Resource Center. I also was asked to participate in a community conversation sponsored by the University of Puget Sound called Caring for Our Elders and Caring for Ourselves. Pierce County Library Systems Administration is very excited about our participation in these community events and also being at the table to talk about this very important conversation and meeting with others throughout Pierce County. Most recently, the library management has asked the 55 plus staff team to focus our efforts on aligning them with library priorities. For example, one of the library priorities at this time is job seeking. So what we're doing at this time is looking at developing programs on job seeking that would meet the needs of 50 plus job seekers. And one of our Advisory Council members, she suggested that we offer some classes that would specifically teach searching skills for 50 plus. And so we are in the process of doing that right now. We also are looking at collaborating with other organizations in Pierce County who are also doing a similar endeavor, such as meeting the needs of 50 plus job seekers. So I'm now talking with AARP, I'm talking with the South Sound Regional Business Incubator and Clover Park Technical College, because all of them are involved in reaching out to 50 plus, and we feel as a bigger group that we really can get the word out a lot more than if we were working individually. Early on in the project, the staff team and the Advisory Council thought it would be a good idea to provide links on our library website to some of the other resources in the county that might be useful to this demographic. So we decided that we would create pages that would be of interest to 50 plus and also then show them some of the resources outside of the library that they might find useful. This idea required much discussion with our communications department because they felt that we should be focusing mostly on our library resources on our website rather than directing people off of our website to other organizations. But we convinced them that this was important because we wanted 50 plus to be able to find everything in one place. What we found with our 50 plus web pages is that they were being heavily used, especially our help pages during the economic downturn. We had many people using them, even more than just the 50 plus. So we are continuing to update those pages and making sure that they're relevant to needs of today. For example, we are focusing in on the job-seeking resources. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my story with you today. I look forward to hearing about what you are doing in your respective libraries to engage and serve a 50 plus population.